Automatic also allows you to find expired domain names. So an expired domain name is a domain name that's already been used in the past and then wasn't renewed or was lost by its previous owners. This basically lets you get domain names that are, let's say, in the public domain, which you can buy at the standard price from the registrar of your choice, but that has already had a history. This allows you to get a site up and running more quickly, you see. So you already have links and backlinks on that domain. So we're going to let you search for expired domains. We'll do this with a keyword search. So for keywords, it's very simple. You just enter the topic, the anchor text you want, the one you want to rank for, and so on and so forth. An Automatic will go find all the related domains that are expired, which we've sorted, and it will show you domains that are simply available. That's important. So here, for example, we'll just take a topic, We won't necessarily use a specific keyword. We'll take the topic travel. Okay, so here we have a list of about 200 to 300 domains that will be available. You see, they're actually pinged in real time, So every domain that's shown here, is available to buy. So here you'll be able to sort, obviously, by language. You can also sort by extension, so .fr, .com, .net, .io, and so on. And by category, which correspond to the categories in the Majestic SEO tool. Next, you'll have the domain name, and here you have the different shortcut links. So if you want to, for example, monitor this domain with the SEO Observer tool, or do a site search in Google to check its indexing status, or web archive if you want to see the Wayback Machine and see the site as it was before, the captures of the site as it was, Ubersuggest, Ahrefs, SEMrush, SimilarWeb, and of course HalloScan. You'll also have access to the language, if there is one, the number of referring domains. That's the do-follow ones, we remove the no-follow, the CF, the TF, obviously the TTF here, and the number, of course, the status, of indexation, the number of URLs indexed in Google. There are shortcuts here to buy it, obviously. So if you click, there you go. You have a direct link to Squarespace, formerly Google Domains, Namecheap, Amen, and Cloudflare. Next, you can obviously filter. So here, if you want, for example, to see the domains that have the highest TF, there you go. It's that simple. So we can see 21 here. Then the number of domain names, there you go. You can sort by that as well. And then, obviously, you can buy it directly at the standard price from your registrar. How are the keywords found? Well, it's simple. The keywords can depend on the domain name itself. If we have an EMD, an exact match domain, for example, mytravel.com, if that had been available, we could have pulled it up here, but it's not just that. Since these are URLs that are indexed in Google, even if there's only one page, we'll go and scrape the search engine directly and retrieve all the data that was there in order to match it with the keywords. That might be a good fit. So we can detect that this site was about travel when it was scraped by Google, and then match it to the travel topic. Of course, I recommend you dig a little deeper when you want to buy a domain. So you obviously have all the tools of your choice to go a little deeper with your research and really take a good look. It's pre-sorted, and we do our best to avoid spam. So all those domains that have been, bought and resold over and over again and kind of ruined in the process. So that you get something that's relatively clean, of course. The domains are updated about once a day, once or 1.5 times a day. And here I'm repeating myself, but just to be clear, every domain shown is available to buy directly from the registrar of your choice.